Maisie. What's up? Why are you walking with Mr. Smith? He's a teacher. It's a bit weird that you are walking with him. What sort of relationship do you guys have? Hi, Claudia. Who are you talking about exactly? I'm not sure who you are referring to. Sorry. Today, you were walking with Mr. Smith, my teacher from back home. I remember him well. I saw him go into your family home and greet your parents. So I was wondering what he was doing there. Oh, right. Yes, it's Joseph. How do you know him exactly? We're actually getting married. Crazy, isn't it? I really can't wait. I'm so excited. What? You're getting married? To Mr. Smith? I can't believe this. Yes, that's why he was at my family house. He came to say hi to my parents and formally announce the engagement. It was a pretty important day for us. I'm surprised you know him. I didn't realize that you knew him at all. I guess it is a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Especially since he was your teacher. It's pretty weird. I can't believe this. You must be joking. This is crazy news. I can't believe that Joseph is getting married. And how come he's getting married to you? It's hard to believe. Okay, why are you reacting like this? I wouldn't expect you to react in this way. When a childhood friend gets married, you're supposed to congratulate them. Are you kidding? Why should I congratulate you? There's no way I'm doing that. I don't want to say anything like that to you. It should be me getting married to him, not you. You should hand him over to me right now. He's mine, not yours. What? Are you being serious? I'm supposed to be getting married to him. I'm engaged to him. I guess you didn't know this. Why are you saying that you're getting married to him? I don't understand at all what's going on. It doesn't make sense at all. That's what I want to say. I don't understand what's going on either. What do you mean? You're engaged to Joseph as well? This is all very strange. I don't really believe you. Hey, come on, you better break up with him immediately. He's not yours. I can't believe he would just shove me to one side like that and get married to someone else. That's not what he was telling me in his messages. Anyway, I'm the one who has always liked him. I also suit being a bride more than you. I'm meant to get married to him. Joseph is mine. Leave him to me. Now. Hey, Joseph, can I talk to you? I've got something important to ask you. It's kind of urgent, to be honest. Oh, okay. Why do you want to ask out of the blue like this? Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong at your family home today? I hope not. I thought I was doing okay. Oh, no, nothing like that. My parents are happy, and they are totally on board with the marriage. They really liked you, actually. But after that, I got some strange messages from a childhood friend. Huh? A childhood friend? What did these messages say? Yeah, we grew up together. She's the same age as me. Her name's Claudia. She says she knows you. Do you know her? And she said that she was engaged to you, and that you should dump me straight away. Did you know about all this? What? I had no idea that you guys knew each other. It doesn't really make sense to me. Do you think you can explain to me what is going on? I am a bit confused and sad right now about everything. Can you explain to me what sort of relationship you guys have? Sorry, I still don't really understand the situation. I don't even remember meeting anyone called Claudia. It's very strange that your childhood friend is saying these things about me. I'm just as shocked as you are, Maisie. I promise. Oh, right. Well, Claudia also knew you were a teacher. It seemed like she was an old student of yours or something. That's what it seems like anyway. She used to go to after-school tutoring when we were in high school. I thought it may be something to do with that. Oh, really? It might be something like that. Yes. We went to middle school together, but we went to different high schools. So I'm not too sure about where she went for her tutoring after school.
But I know for a fact that she did after-school tutoring in high school in order to get into a good college. That's what I heard from her mom. So I'm guessing that's how she knows you. Yes, I guess that it could make sense what you were saying. I did used to teach at these after-school programs, and she did say that I was a teacher. But at that time, I had so many students, it's hard to remember everyone. I was in charge of the after-school tutoring in the area, but I don't remember her exactly. But she's saying she is engaged to you. Don't you think this is strange? You must have had some sort of relationship with her, no? Otherwise, why would she say something like that? Maybe you just had a short fling or something, no? Maybe that's why you don't remember very well. Absolutely not. There is no way that happened at all, I swear. There was no way I could ever go out with any of my students. I did receive some cookies and letters sometimes, and a few times some students said they had feelings for me. But that's it. And I always politely thanked them and said nothing more. I never led them on or anything like that. I am a professional. That's what I thought. I can't imagine you being like that. I'm sorry that I am doubting you like this, Joseph. It doesn't make sense to me either. Please stop with this. It's freaking me out. You hear about these stories of teachers going out with their students. That's not me. You know it's not me. You know how hard I work and that I wouldn't do anything like that. Yes, Joseph. I know, and I'm sorry. But I still don't understand. Why is Claudia saying all these things about you and her? It makes no sense. Look, when I go to work later, I'll check the records. There is a list of the students who have attended my classes, even from years back. This is about 12 years ago now, but I'm pretty sure the data should still be there. We don't tend to wipe data for any reason. With that data, hopefully I will be able to remember who you are talking about. I think that's the best course of action to take right now. Sorry about this, but that would be helpful. Just so that we can get to the bottom of this situation. It's all very strange, and I don't like the fact that she is accusing you of all these things. I know it shouldn't bother me too much, but it does. I just want to understand what's going on. Do you know what I mean? I am sorry, Joseph. It makes sense. Don't worry, Macy. I would also want to know what's going on if I suddenly got these strange messages. I'm sorry that this is happening. We'll sort it out, don't worry. Especially today of all days, when I have gone to see your parents and everything. It was such an important day for us. It's a shame that these messages from Claudia are getting us down. If I get any more information about this, I'll be in touch straight away. Look after yourself, Macy.
As I thought, Joseph prefers me to you. It's been decided. We are getting married. I can't wait. This is one of the happiest days of my life.
What? Are you serious?
Well, after we spoke, I contacted Joseph straight away. I wanted to know what was going on. I told him that it was unfair he was getting married to someone else. Especially because I liked him way more than you. I explained the whole situation to him. After finishing the tutoring program, I still liked him. I told him all of this. I told him about my feelings for him. And Joseph returned those feelings to me. I promise you that he did. He said that he loved me too and that he wanted to get married.
Can you stop sending me these delusional messages out of the blue? That's not what Joseph said at all. I think you need to get your head checked.
I understand that you wouldn't want to believe all these things, but this is the truth. I am sorry, but you have to believe me. Joseph proposed to me and everything. So that's it. You need to leave at once. If you don't believe me, do you want me to send a screenshot through of our conversations? That might help, right? Then you have no other choice but to believe me.
I don't need to see that. It is not necessary. I don't believe you at all. And how on earth do you have Joseph's contact details? I don't understand how you can get into contact with him.
Well, I was his student, wasn't I? So I had his phone number. Only for professional reasons, of course. But I used it to tell him I liked him. Anyway, as soon as I saved his number, I made sure to send him a message on WhatsApp. I just couldn't help myself.
Was it so that you could confess your love to him? You are crazy!
Yes, exactly! You got it! I don't think it's crazy at all. It's true love! And then he proposed to me!
You seem to be very happy. But could you stop messing around now? Joseph has never proposed to you. That is not true at all. You need to stop telling delusional lies.
What? You're the one who was messing around with me! I have known Joseph since I was in high school, and I've liked him this whole time! I knew that I would get married to him one day. That's something that you need to know. That's why it's totally not okay that you just pop out of nowhere saying you're gonna get married to him. It doesn't make sense either.
Wow. If you have known him since high school, I guess it really must be true love. Considering that you still messed around however you wanted when it comes to dating men. I heard about what you were up to through your mom. Apparently, you just used to date men one after the other.
I just didn't think that I would be able to meet again with the person I fell in love with first. That's all. That's why I was dating other guys. I told him how I felt about him when I was a student. I've always liked him. He answered explaining to me that he was grateful but that he couldn't date a student. I felt a bit rejected by that, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to see him again after high school. So I dated other guys, and I met other men. But when I was back home during the holidays, I met him by chance in the street. He looked so handsome. It was meant to be. I thought to myself that it must be fate. I totally believe in our destiny together. You know what I mean? It's like a fairy tale. Or a rom-com.
Huh? What do you mean by destiny?
Well, when you bump into the person you first fell in love with as an adult, it really is destiny, isn't it? I feel like I'm in some sort of movie. And the reason why he rejected me was because I was a student. That's what he said. So now I'm older, it's the best time for us to get back together. It wasn't because he didn't like me. Do you see what I mean? It's because I was too young for him. This means that I have a chance with him as an adult, right?
Why are you suddenly talking about it like this? Your way of thinking is truly strange. You do realize that he is engaged to me, not you.
Just calm down. You're the one who stole my fiancé off me, so you should stop being so bitter. You just sound really jealous right now, to tell you the truth.
What? I'm jealous? I'm bitter?
Well, I guess there's no helping that you are angry. That's life, isn't it? If someone steals your husband-to-be, it's normal to be angry. I mean, you had just introduced him to your parents as your fiancé. I'm guessing that the wedding was imminent. I guess you never thought that he would get taken by me. But I'm sorry. Joseph has already told me that he is planning on marrying me, not you.
Joseph has not said anything at all like that. You really are completely delusional.
Okay, if you say so. I guess someone who lost to me should just shut up, though, right? We are meant to be together. It is destiny. That's how it was always going to be. I guess I'm sorry that I've taken him away from you.
Well, that's odd, because right now I'm on a honeymoon with Joseph. So you really are talking complete nonsense.
What?
Yeah, so please stop it with your delusional lies. I've really had enough. Your annoying messages are ruining our special time together. We just want to enjoy our special time together.
A honeymoon? With Joseph. Are you sure? Because he said he was gonna marry me, so I don't understand.
Yes, exactly. We've officially registered our marriage. After that, we went straight on our honeymoon.
What? You've officially registered your marriage? You've got to be kidding me.
Yes, and our parents have greeted each other and have become acquainted with each other. It's all very exciting. They kept asking us when we were going to get married. We both didn't really have a particular date in mind for registering the marriage. Neither of us are really into big flashy weddings either. We are both quite shy people. We thought it would just be better to register the marriage in the town hall and then go on a honeymoon together straight away.
So you've been on a honeymoon since yesterday? Are you really with Joseph right now?
Well, if I am not with him, I can't exactly call it a honeymoon, right? Our holidays both matched up by chance, and we managed to find a good deal for the honeymoon. It was a bargain, so we decided to seize this opportunity. We're off on a luxury trip to Europe for 10 days. It's so exciting.
That is a complete lie. Come on, Macy, don't kid yourself. Joseph said that he would get married to me. I don't believe this at all. There's no way you've gone on a honeymoon. There's no way you've registered your marriage either. I just don't believe this in the slightest. You should stop with these delusional tales.
I think I'm the one who should be saying that to you. I also looked at his phone messages, and I can't see any messages with you. I know you are a childhood friend, but I think you need to go to hospital. It's a bit odd and unsettling if you are mixing reality with fiction. It's better to get your head checked out.
I don't need to go to hospital. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not delusional. He totally proposed to me. We were messaging on WhatsApp, and it was definitely him that I was talking to.
Look, I'm sorry, Claudia, but the phone number I gave to you was a work number, not personal. I didn't give you any of my personal details.
Huh?
Anyway, it's nice to hear from you. I was in charge of your tutoring class when you were in high school. It's me, Mr. Smith. Joseph Smith.
Mr. Smith! Joseph!
Yes, I had completely forgotten about you, but the data helped me out. I remember now. You gave me some cookies. And you also told me that you liked me. It's you, right?
Yes, exactly! That's me! Claudia! You told me at the time that you couldn't go out with me because I was a student. But now it's okay, right? I'm an adult now. Even though I went out with other people, I never forgot about you. I said all of this to you via WhatsApp as well. And then you proposed to me.
I'm sorry, Claudia. The phone number I gave to you when you were in high school was a work phone number. All these messages you are sending are not coming to me. They will be going to the office.
The office? But even if it's a work phone, it's still your phone, right? You did propose to me, didn't you?
Well, actually, I'm not principal of the tutoring program. Therefore, I'm using a different phone. The phone that you have been sending messages to is currently being used by another teacher.
So, wait. Does that mean that you're not receiving my messages?
Yeah, I guess that another teacher is receiving them instead.
What? This has to be a lie. Those messages were definitely sent to you. You said that you remembered me and that you wanted to propose to me. It was definitely you. On your WhatsApp account, the name was Joseph. It definitely was you.
All right. Well, we have a new teacher called Joseph. It must be him. I told him to be careful with relationships with students. Now he's messaging old students and proposing to them. Thanks for this information, Claudia. With this information, I will be able to get him to stand down. This is just not appropriate behavior for a professional.
What? What's going on now? Are you telling me that I've been tricked by another teacher?
I guess it seems to be the case. I'm really sorry about this situation. When I've come back from my honeymoon, I'll make sure I get the information from him. I'll also make sure that I send a formal apology. I am sorry about everything that happened.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. I don't need any formal apology from you. Please just go ahead and get married. To me. I want to be your wife.
What?
Well, I guess you didn't get my messages, so I'm telling you again that I want to be with you. When you rejected me, it was because I was a student. I'm an adult now. So you should be able to go ahead and get married to me now. Come on, get rid of Macy and get married to me instead.
Yes, I realize that. You aren't a child anymore.
Exactly. So you can't reject me now because I am a child. You can't use that excuse anymore. Please see me as an adult now.
Okay, in that case, as an adult, I want you to listen to what I have to say now. I am telling you honestly that I do not want to get married to you.
Huh?
Thank you for sharing your feelings with me. However, unfortunately, I do not feel the same way about you, so I will not be able to return these feelings. It's not something I want to do either. You are never going to become my wife. so please, can you give up now?
So, do you not like me then?
I know you were just pretending to be this pure person who fell in love with only me. There is much more to the story than that. I'm just not gonna believe that, Claudia. Do you not remember how much bother you have caused me?
Huh?
When the teacher in charge changed, you also told him you liked him. I'm not the only one you confessed your apparent love to. And then when he rejected you, you told lies to your parents saying that he was chasing you. Don't you remember how much bother you caused us all at the tutoring program? It was awful. We could have got into a lot of trouble with the authorities for nothing.
Well, I was young.
We thought it was best for you to leave the school, but your parents asked if there was any way you could stay. They basically begged us. So I had to make sure you didn't bother anyone until you graduated high school. When it was finally my turn to be in charge, it was really tough. That year was agony for me. I was sick to my stomach wondering what sort of thing you would do or say next. I was worried you were going to spread more lies and get the whole school into trouble.
Why do you have to say it was agony? That's a bit harsh, isn't it? I was young at the time. I couldn't help it if I liked the older teachers. I was sensitive and emotional. And even so, you still taught me for the whole year. I liked you the most out of all the teachers. I can't believe you would think all those terrible things about me behind my back.
That's why I didn't say anything when you were a kid. You're not a child anymore, and you were the one who said you wanted to be treated as an adult now. So I'm telling you the truth. I'm not hiding anything from you anymore.
I didn't want you to treat me as an adult in that way.
Well, what do you want then? Do you want me to report you to the police?
What? The police?
Well, you've been telling my wife to break up with me. You are not married to me, and you are telling lies. If you were a kid, an apology would have sufficed. But you are now an adult. You shouldn't go around pestering people and annoying them. You are causing trouble.
Huh? Wait a minute. You must be joking about the police, right? You wouldn't do something so drastic, would you?
Well, as you said before, you're not a kid anymore, so why not? As soon as I've returned from my trip, I will be talking to the police. Your behavior is just really unacceptable.
What?
Oh, and finally, I want to warn you of something else. Stop trying to hang out with teachers and tutors from our hometown. It's super weird. I don't know what you are trying to do, or why you are so into teachers and older men. But when I talk to my colleagues and juniors, it seems like you are quite well known in the area.
Oh, really?
It seems like you've tried to get your hands on quite a lot of tutors and teachers. It's very strange. People are beginning to add things up. I spoke about you and your antics to my colleagues. It seems that you try to attend all the events in the area where you can meet teachers. Apparently, you said it was your dream to date a teacher. Is that so? Because that is just very strange.
Well, I guess I do like teachers.
I understand you have this desire, but I think it's time to stop with all that now. You are being added to a blacklist in the area.
I'm being added to a blacklist?
Yes, it seems like people know that they should be careful if they meet you. Everyone is getting to know your true character. You are dangerous. I guess as soon as they see your face, they will know that they need to run away as fast as possible.
What? Are you serious? I don't understand.
Okay, well, that's that then. Now I will get back to my honeymoon with my wife. You've already wasted enough of our precious time together. I will be returning the phone to her too, so you better not contact her anymore. Anyway, have a nice day.
After getting back from the honeymoon, Joseph went to speak to the new teacher. It seemed like he was the type of teacher to have personal relationships with students before. He was known for it. He said that he'd just received messages from this cute girl on WhatsApp. He couldn't help himself in responding, apparently. He's one of those men that just can't help themselves. He was soon dismissed from the job for inappropriate behavior. After that, Joseph and I went back to see Claudia's parents. We told them the whole story. And of course, her parents were very upset about the whole thing and crying.
Her mom told us she'll make sure her daughter never gets close to us again. She begged us not to report her to the police. In the end, we didn't talk to the police about it. We thought it was the best thing to do. Instead, Claudia went to live with her parents who live very far away. She moved there within 2 weeks. I haven't seen her since. It seems like she is a bit more mature now and living there, trying to live in a more adult way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content. See you next time.
Do you realize how much of a pain it is to deal with you even being around? Having to deal with your special accommodations for your wheelchair is such a pain. You do understand how much of a problem it is, right? I'm really sorry if I caused you any trouble. I really don't mean to. I know how much of a bother it can be. Good, I'm glad. Are you ever going to stop using it anytime soon? Maybe you should apologize to everyone for being such a burden. I really am sorry. I've tried my best to keep this from being an issue. I thought I did everything I was supposed to make sure it wasn't a problem. I really don't want to make anyone else have to deal with this if I can. Well, whatever you did wasn't enough. I've got important things to do. I can't be wasting my time with stuff like this. All this ADA compliance stuff is such a pain. All the ramps, the special desk, the modified car, everything. I'll see if I can figure out how to get it taken care of so you don't need to handle it anymore. I'm really sorry. I hope we can figure this out so it's not an issue anymore. Make sure it's dealt with. This kind of thing can affect your performance evaluation, which will be what determines your bonus this year. You need to contribute as much as you can if you want, assuming you care about the bonus. I do, and I'll try my hardest, but it's really difficult for me to do anything that requires me to run around outside of the office without some accommodations. I'm perfectly able to do desk work and whatnot as it is, but if I'm supposed to be making sales, I need to be able to get in and out of the office as easily as possible. It just never ends. I'm not sure why they even hired you. You can barely do half the work of any other employee. I have to go out of my way to cover for you just because you're in that wheelchair. I'm really sorry, I just can't do those kinds of things like an able-bodied employee. But if I have everything I need, I'm just as capable as everyone else. I have plenty of useful skills. Skills? What skills? If you can't walk around and do the same kind of stuff as the rest of us, what can you do? People must really pity on you being stuck in that thing. Not really. Most people are pretty kind about it, I found. But sometimes, well, all the ladies in accounting just seem to fawn over you all the time. I can hardly stand being around people like you, though. It's all just such a bother. I don't understand what all of them see in you. You seem like more trouble than you're worth. But I guess you must like all the attention. I don't really think they pay me any more attention than anyone else. They're just kind is all. Which is more than I can say for some people. But it is nice having some people at work who take interest in me. That's kind of sad. For a man like you to say something like that makes you seem weak. Really just adds to the pitifulness. I'm surprised you managed to make it this far. I've managed to make it my way just like everyone else. I try my best to work hard and not cause any problems. I really do mean it when I say that I'm sorry if I caused you any problems. But I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Nick, my boy, I just heard the good news about your sales numbers. I'm so proud of you for managing to make it at a job like this. I knew you could keep up with the best of them, but a job like that requires a lot of running around, and you smoked the entire pack. Keep going like that and you'll be the greatest employee of all time. Thanks, Dad. It really means a lot. I'm just happy I can be useful. It's been a lot of hard work even keeping up sometimes, but I'm really happy that I managed what I did. You should be. It's impressive for anyone. I was a little worried about you being in a wheelchair and all, but you definitely knocked it out of the park and then some. Yeah, I guess I did. It was kind of hard not getting in anyone's way. And there was definitely some tension with me working here at the beginning, but I think it all worked out in spite of all of that. Most people have been really nice and helpful, even if not everyone is quite so kind. I can't say I'm surprised some people treated you badly. It's a shame that not everyone is so accommodating, though. If you can do the work, why does it matter if you're in a wheelchair or not? Yeah, you would think it wouldn't be a problem. Some people just Don't really understand, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna try my best to keep it up. I definitely want to set an example as best I can. The job has gotten a lot easier too now that I know the ropes a bit better. And I've started to make some friends too. I'm glad it's going so well. Oh, by the way, I have a few reports that I need to get handled by the end of the day, and I was wondering if you might be able to help out with them. I know you got a lot on your plate, but Norm is out today and the client needs them soon. Sure, not a problem. I just finished my last client visit, so I have some time. I helped Norm with them earlier, so I'm sure I can finish them up for him. Anyway, enough about my boring work. How's everything going on your end? It's going really well, actually. The business is doing well and the investors are happy. A lot of that is thanks to you, really. With sales up like this, we're looking at great numbers this quarter. Good. I'm glad to hear my work is that meaningful. I'm still worried that it all might be for nothing, though. Are you worried about people finding out that you're my son? I really don't think it's that big of a deal. But since you're worried, as far as I know, no one else knows about it. Okay, good. I know you're worried that people will think that I'm giving you special treatment, but you really shouldn't worry. Your numbers are above and beyond. I doubt anyone would bat an eye, especially after what you've accomplished. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm just worried that they might treat me differently if they think I'm benefiting from nepotism. I just want to work hard and earn my way like everyone else. I definitely understand. Oh, and one more thing. My secretary keeps asking me to confirm everyone for the company retreat. You're still planning on going, right? I wouldn't miss it for the world. But do you think it's okay? Why wouldn't it be? It's a good opportunity for everyone to get to know each other better. You should definitely be there if you can make it. There will also be a few people there that I want to introduce you to. I'm attending a dinner with some old colleagues of mine. Though it's not until after the retreat is over. If you don't mind extending your reservation for a few days, I'd like for you to come. I can probably do that, but won't it be weird if you're bringing just me? Well, now that you're our top performer, it's only natural that you get to benefit from some perks. And I don't think it'll give anything away. I really doubt anyone will think anything of it. Don't worry too much about it. Yeah, you're right. I'll figure out all my bookings later and let your secretary know. I'm actually really looking forward to the retreat and meeting your old colleagues. I'm glad. Oh, and why don't you come over for dinner tonight? Mom's making your favorite. You know I can't pass up a home-cooked meal. Do you have all your stuff sorted out with the wheelchair and whatnot? I don't want us falling behind schedule. Don't worry, it's all been arranged ahead of time. I don't think there will be any delays or big surprises. Thanks for helping with arranging it all and with the schedule. It really is a big weight off my shoulders to have all of this planned out in advance. Well, I won't say it was easy. It was a lot of trouble to make sure the schedule accounted for you needing more time and everything. It's so annoying that I have to go through all of this extra stuff just for one person. Anyway, it should be fine now, after all that. Yeah, thanks again. I really do appreciate it. I just want to make sure there are some notes in the schedule about accessibility, right? Of course there are. It's necessary information, so I made sure it was included. In fact, I made a special copy just for you. It's on your desk. It's going to be a big problem if we can't get all there together, so I wanted to note the places where we had to do something different so no one gets confused. Well, that's good at least. It really is a big help. It lets me know what to expect and plan for if I need to. Yeah, you're the one who has to plan. I'm the one doing all the planning. You just get to benefit from it. You're being pretty inconsiderate of my time, you know? I wish you'd figure that out. I really am sorry. I try my best not to get in the way, but sometimes I really just can't avoid it. But I do think it's better for me to participate as much as I can. I'm still part of the company, and if I'm not there, it can affect all of us. And this retreat is supposed to help us all get to know each other better, so we can work together more effectively. I'm not sure how I could ever work together more effectively with you. I'd rather avoid you if I can. You know, I've kept my mouth shut up until now, but I really need to know. Why do you have such a problem with me? Is it something I did to you? Yeah, it is. You being in that wheelchair is the problem. All it's ever done is cause me problems and create more work. I wish you'd just quit. It'd save me a lot of hassle. I bet you didn't actually even get the top performer spot. I did. I had a lot of help from my coworkers, sure. But I was the one who closed the sales all on my own. Sure you did. And I'm a monkey's uncle. I don't know what to tell you. Also, I wouldn't get your hopes up about Lily in accounting. I've seen how you smile at her. She's just being nice to you because she takes pity on you. Lily? I guess I like her, but I don't think she takes pity on me. She's just a nice person. Whatever, you should just stay away from her anyway. I'm the one that she's interested in anyway. Are you sure about that? Of course I am. Anyway, don't be late. You'll throw off the entire schedule. Don't worry, I won't. Hey, where you at? We had some free time in the schedule, so I went to go check out the museum. Why? What's up? I can't believe you fell for it. I guess it worked after all. Today was the last day of the trip. Wait, what do you mean? Everyone's already left. Now we won't have to bother with you and all your needs. What's going on? The schedule said that the trip was ending tomorrow. Yeah, well, yours is. I can't believe you didn't realize that I changed it. But I'm glad you didn't. I can't believe you tricked me like that. Have fun getting home in that wheelchair of yours. Why would you do this to me? It's better for everyone this way. Well, it won't be better for you for long. In fact, I think it'll be better for me. I just showed the company president our chat history. You should expect to get a call from him soon. And you might want to answer. What are you talking about? Wait, he really is calling me. How did you manage that? After seeing everything you've said to me over the past few months, he seems very interested in having a talk. You probably should know that he's actually here with me right now. Whoa, wait a minute. Why are you with the president? I thought he was coming back with us. No, he was planning on staying a couple more days. In fact, so was I. What? We're actually going to be traveling back together. Really? How can you afford it? He and I have quite a bit to catch up on, so he's offered to cover my expenses for the extension. And he's even got me an upgrade to business class to make things a bit smoother. Oh, he's asking me if you'd like to have a quick chat with the two of us. I'm really sorry, Nick. I really am. I didn't realize that your dad was that, Mr. Potts. I really regret saying all those rude things to you. I truly am sorry. I think me and my father have said everything we want to say on the matter. Though, I'm sorry it had to come to this. We really didn't want anyone finding out me and the boss are related. Why didn't you say anything? If I had known who you were, I would have treated you a lot differently. That's the exact reason. If you knew who I was, you'd all treat me with kid gloves. All I wanted is to be treated like any other person. Get things based on my own merit. Then why are you telling me now? Won't everyone figure it out? What exactly are you saying? If I know, what's preventing me from telling everyone else? At this point, I'm not sure it matters. If you tell someone how you know, people will wonder why. And it won't be hard to figure that out. I don't think anyone will think too well of someone who treats disabled people the way you do. I mean... It's really sort of a shame. If you had just been a little bit nicer, none of this would have had to happen. Oh, I really didn't mean to be so rude. I was just venting is all. It was really a lot of work to set all of that stuff up for you. I get it. Think of how I feel having to inconvenience people all the time. It really sucks, but I can't help it. I can't wave a magic wand and have my legs work again. I'm not using a wheelchair to make other people's lives harder. If anything, I just want to make things easier for everyone, and that means making things easier for people like me. I guess you're right. I really should have treated you better. After all, you did manage to put up the best sales in years, in spite of everything. I did, and unfortunately, it was in spite of what you did, dragging your feet and complaining about every little reasonable accommodation. You should probably know that what you did didn't go unnoticed. What do you mean by that? Well, just as an example, Lily from accounting. Remember her? You brought her up before. She saw that I wasn't at the airport and sent me a message. She was really worried about me being able to make it on the flight. But I explained the whole story to her, and she said she had suspected something was up between you and I. Her opinion of you seemed to have worsened significantly as of late. Oh, and by the way, she and I are going on a date when I get back. I was sort of shocked that she asked me, honestly. I'm super happy though. She's been really kind to me, as you might expect. She even went out of her way to find a place for our date that was wheelchair accessible. What? Really? How did you... I imagine it's because she values people who work hard and treat others with kindness. Unlike you, she cares about who people are on the inside. And she cares enough to help people who need it. I know you were going after her, but I think we're both doing you a favor by popping that bubble before you embarrass yourself any more than you already have. I can't believe it. Oh, and fair warning, the next phone call you'll be getting from my father will probably be the last one you'll ever get from the company. I'd start looking for a new job if I were you. I've asked him to write you a reference so you're not out on the street. And he agreed not to sue for discrimination. Thanks, I guess. I hope going forward you learn to respect others. Chad was let go from his position a few days later. After that, the company invested in extensive sensitivity and ADA compliance training to ensure there were no further issues. Mark kept up his sales figures and was top salesperson for 10 months in a row. Mark was promoted not long after and began managing the entire sales team, increasing overall sales 5-fold. He hasn't had any issues with discrimination since, and the company has been especially careful to ensure that all employees treat everyone with respect. They even began a push to hire more disabled workers and found their business boomed as a result. Mark and Lily hit it off and got married a year later and are expecting their first child. As for Chad, while Mark's kindness did keep him from becoming completely destitute, his cruelty stalled his career and love life. He's now a mediocre salesman living a sad life all alone. He works for a much smaller, less successful company, and even then, he never manages to break the top 5 for sales, despite all his advantages. Even if he does find success again, he'll never quite match what Mark and his father have managed to build. But you know what they say, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. And Chad was filled with vinegar and nothing else. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.
Adam, are you finished with work? And are you feeling any better? I just finished work a second ago, but I'm still not feeling all too great. Today, even I felt like my body was falling apart while trying to do my job. But at least with your help recently, things haven't been all too bad for me. This time you haven't been feeling too great for a long time. And tomorrow you're going to have an important meeting, right? Do you think you'll be all right there? Well, I have no reason to take the day off and not go to it. I'll figure out something, though. Well, for dinner today, I made you some very balanced meals to try and get you back into shape. So once you've eaten all of that, you should go right to bed. When you're feeling this bad, the best medicine is a good meal and some well-needed sleep. I know that. That's what you've always been telling me, Shelby. Is this all another part of your natural remedies for me? That's right. When it comes to having to heal your body, it's better to rely on nature than take all of those medications. So I think this time you're better off not going to the hospital and just letting nature do its thing. Well, ever since I married you, you've always been in extremely good health. And I'm sure that has to do with how well you take care of yourself. I trust that you'll take just as good care of me as you do yourself. I'm really happy you said that. I know that this time your sickness has been around a bit longer than before, but letting nature take care of you is a whole lot better than letting terrible medicines get into your system. Let's do our best together to get you feeling better. Thank you so much, Shelby. But I think that if this goes on longer than I'm comfortable with, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a trip to the hospital for it. There has to be a limit to a lot of this natural remedy stuff. Why are you saying that now? Going there isn't good for you. If you were to go behind my back and see a doctor, I'd have to divorce you. Come on, that's going too far. Even saying that as a joke is a bit scary. Then if you don't want that, let me continue taking care of you. Please? All right. My health is my #1 priority at the moment. Well, I'm getting close to the bus stop now. Then I'll be on my way home as quick as possible. Okay. I'll get your dinner all ready and be waiting for you. Adam, are you feeling any better? Did you make sure to eat your dinner last night? I made sure to warm it up for you before I went to sleep. You don't have to keep doing all of that for me. I'm not a kid after all. But to be honest, I'm only getting worse, I think. Right now, I feel pretty out of it due to the amount of aching that's running through my body.
You took the day off work today, right? It would have been nice if I'd taken the day off as well to come home and care for you. I'm sorry.
There's nothing you can do about that, so please don't get too worked up over it. And when you think about it, I've been feeling really bad for over 2 weeks now, right? I'm starting to think I really shouldn't just let myself continue through this amount of pain.
But even if you think that, there's nothing else you can do, right? I've been trying my best to feed you all the best foods, but I think this time it'll just take longer for you to get over this bout. I'm sure that your body is doing its best right now to fight off whatever is making you feel bad, and it'll just take some time.
But I had to take off work yet again. It's one thing for myself to have to fight off all this pain, but me not being able to work all the times is also causing trouble for the office, I think. So I'm thinking about going to the hospital.
No! Wait a second. I'm telling you that you don't have to go to the hospital. You've been doing just fine for a while now using all my natural remedies, right? So you'll be fine this time as well.
But I don't think I'm doing okay this time, and that's why I feel awful. And just visiting the hospital to see what's up is fine, right?
It is not fine! Trying to heal your body with all those chemical-ridden medicines is no good. If you do all of that, you'll just make yourself more sick and ruin your immune system. Even if you make yourself feel better for a month with those medications, the next time you get sick, you'll be even worse off.
I understand what you're wanting to say here, but a little bit of medication won't hurt me.
Do you really plan to go to the hospital? I'm telling you right now that healing naturally is the only way, though. You even told me last week that you trusted me.
And I do trust you, and I'm very thankful for everything you've done for me. Me being able to go so long without having to visit any doctors was because of you and your care. And after this, I will be thankful for everything else you do to care for me.
Then why not listen to what I'm saying to you right now?
But like I said, there is a limit to a lot of this. I'd much rather try my luck at the hospital over trying to continue fighting this sickness with my own strength. And there are times where natural remedies aren't enough.
I think I said this before, but if you go to the hospital, I'm going to divorce you. Is that what you want?
I am tired of hearing that joke from you, Shelby. I'm telling you that I'm getting tired of being in this much pain, and I need something done about it right away.
I'm not joking about this. I'm very, very serious.
Yeah, whatever you say. Well, in a little bit, I'm going to head over to the hospital. I already made an appointment there, so I have to get going. I'll be going now.
Hey! Stop right there! I'm being serious about what I said, Adam.
I just want to stop by and have them take a look at me so we understand what the problem is. And then you can relax as well, right? I'll make sure to give you a call or text once I'm finished. Could you just try and calm down a little and wait for me? All right. I'll see you soon. The tests have all been completed. And I have some things I want to ask you about. Do you think you can talk with me right now? Well, when you see these messages later, you can send me a text back. But there was something that the doctor wanted to ask you about. He asked me what I had been eating, and wanted to ask the same thing from you since I honestly don't know half the time. Have you been putting things in my food that shouldn't be eaten?
My daughter has passed away.
Huh? What the heck are you talking about?
I said that my daughter passed away. This is Shelby's mother you're talking to now.
Huh? This is real? You're Shelby's mom. She's dead?
That's right. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but she has passed away and I had to tell you.
No, there's no way she could have actually passed away. We were just talking to each other 2 hours ago, right before I left for the hospital. And even during that time, I was still talking to her a bit. This has to be Shelby right now.
I know that you don't want to believe me, but I'm telling the truth. Shelby was working her part-time job. She got into an accident, And from there, things went downhill.
Then why, when all of that was happening, did I not get any calls? If there was an accident at our work, I'm sure that someone there would have called me to let me know. After all, I'm on the emergency contact list.
They said that they called the house phone, but nobody picked up. You have been at the hospital during that time, right? That's why I had to be the one to hear the bad news.
Can you stop with this crap now, Shelby? There's no way you died. If I've already figured out your lie, then you should just stop messing around and tell me the truth.
And I have been asking you to stop messing around as well. Why do you not trust me?
Well, I wasn't going to try to ruin all of your lie. But I can't trust you because I went to the hospital today with your mom.
Wait, what?
And right now, she is still with me. So there's no way that it could be her on the other end of the phone. So that whole lie you just told me was useless from the start.
Why are you with my mom right now? I never heard anything about you two going to the hospital from her either.
Well, going to the hospital on my own with how bad I was feeling turned out to not be going so well. So I called your mom and asked her to come over to the house and take me in to see the doctor. So are you going to stop trying to lie to me now?
Well, if my mom's with you, of course you're not going to believe me now.
Well, yeah. And why did you decide to try and lie to me about your own death? Are you really trying to hide what you've been feeding me from me and the doctor?
Stop that. This was just a joke, was all. You should have known that.
But it seemed to me like you were trying too hard to get me to believe you. Well, at the moment, it doesn't matter to me. If that really was a joke, you'll be able to tell me what you've been feeding me, right? The doctor would like to know as well. So, please tell me.
You should already understand my intentions, right? That I have only ever been feeding you this stuff so that you could feel better again, right? So I never fed you anything that I thought was wrong or bad for you.
But if that was the case, I would have never had to come to the hospital, right? What the doctor had said to me was, the most likely cause of me becoming so ill and in pain was most likely from whatever you had been feeding me. So there's no way you can't know what you've been giving me to eat.
Well, I don't. Stop trying to blame me for this.
I wasn't saying that this was your fault. But if you don't tell me what you've been feeding me, then we'll never be able to get anywhere with all this mess. Do you think you could come home now? Then we can have a good conversation about this in person.
I'm not coming back to you. I told you in the first place that if you ever went to the hospital for anything, I'd divorce you, correct? Yet you didn't listen to me and went to see a doctor anyway.
Well, when I've been feeling as bad as I have been, there was no other option besides seeing someone that could run some tests on me. So stop trying to act so rude towards me when I'm the one that has been struggling this whole time. But if you're not going to come home to talk, then I guess divorce it is. If you don't want that, then come home right now. I'll be waiting for you to make your decision.
Hey, Adam. Were you being serious about what you said yesterday? Please tell me that was all a lie.
I was hoping that you were the one that was lying to me. For a very long time now, you've been pushing all of those natural remedies onto me, huh?
Well, that stuff all really works. I've been doing it to myself for the longest time now, and everything's worked out for me. And so I wanted to make sure that you could live like me. I wanted to help you with your stress and things like that by giving you all of those remedies, so that one day you'd start to feel better again.
And so to try and get me to feel better, you started to feed me rotten things? That seems pretty idiotic to me, Shelby. And when you saw that it was only making my body worse, you should have stopped feeding me that crap, right?
I'm sorry.
We both know that we are adults now, and that saying something as simple as I'm sorry isn't going to end this. And since yesterday you didn't want to work with me about a lot of this stuff, I had to call the police and work with them. And they said, for starters, it's best to divorce you.
I just told you that I'm sorry.
You have to know that I never meant to hurt you with anything that I was doing to you. You never thought you were hurting me? Shut up, Shelby. Please. I was sick for weeks after you kept feeding me that crap, and you never once thought to stop what you were doing. So if you weren't aware that your remedies were the center of the problem, then you have something much worse going on here. Well, I was getting fed up with you is all. You started to feel sick and kept acting like a big baby about it. So I was trying my best to make you feel better as quick as possible. There was nothing about what I was doing that was meant to harm you. But the only thing your remedies did was harm me. And what's this about stress? Did I do something to you that made you get so worked up? It wasn't you that got me super stressed. Recently, I have been getting in trouble more and more at my part-time job. And all of that stress started to drive me nuts is all. So in other words, when I got sick, that's what caused you to lose your mind? But even when you're having that bad of a time, what makes you think you can feed me rotten food to cure me? Was that all a way for you to see me in pain so you didn't have to feel so bad about yourself? I'm not a punching bag, you know. I'm really, really sorry, Adam. But I'm serious when I say that I was going crazy from the stress. And I guess I never realized what I was doing to you. And during that whole time, you could have complained or something about the food, but you didn't. Well, I had said a few times that the food I was eating tasted wrong. But you tell me every time that the food I was eating was to make me better and stronger again. And because I trusted you so much, I had nothing in my head telling me to not believe what you were saying. Even when I did want to stop eating that stuff, I didn't say anything. Then that makes this all your fault! But here's the thing. You ended up betraying my trust in you. So there's no way I can forgive you so easily now. But asking for a divorce and getting the police involved is a bit too far, right? I'm asking you to please rethink what you're trying to do to me right now. I promise that I'm overdoing any more of that awful crap to you. But Shelby, you really did not like the idea of me going to the hospital for everything that was wrong with me, huh? And what about all of that? That must mean that you knew that if you were exposed, you'd get into a lot of trouble, right? So you must have known that what you were doing to me was really bad. Yet you kept on doing it while telling me that it wasn't your remedies causing my health to deteriorate. Do you really think I'm going to let this slide? I don't think I'll ever be able to trust you now. I don't think anyone in their right mind should trust you after pulling that. Stop talking like that. Having the police get involved is going to really cause me some problems. Wouldn't you feel bad for me if they were to take me in? And even though you say you want a divorce, we still haven't gone through with it yet, so I'm still your wife. I know you're just going to keep trying to squeeze your way out of this. So that's why I had to get the officials involved in this. If I didn't, I'd never be able to get myself out of this. I'm telling you that I've learned my lesson, Adam. So please, tell them this was all a joke or something and let's make up. We can turn this all around and go back to being a happy husband and wife. We are far past ever being able to rebuild this relationship. So I'm going to get back with the police, as well as start filling out the divorce forms. Then I'll be able to rebuild my life instead of having to try and rebuild a relationship with someone that has been trying to hurt me. I'm sure at first all of this is going to leave a slight taste in my mouth. But it's much better than having to go another day with the taste of rotten food in me. When we were finished, I was able to get a divorce to go through smoothly with Shelby. I was able to use the results from the tests that I had been given at the hospital as a way of getting the law on my side, as well as getting Shelby's parents to understand the full extent of what their daughter had been doing to me. And with the evidence now in hand, the police were able to go after Shelby for knowingly poisoning me with rotten and spoiled foods. And to make sure that I didn't have to hear from her again after, I blocked her number, as well as all of her social media accounts. Once the police had taken her into custody, she was taken to court where she had a trial against me and my lawyer, and was shown all the evidence of my blood work showing that she had indeed been feeding me very bad foods. The ending result of that was me getting a large settlement from her, that she'd have to pay to me in one whole payment. With her now having to pay all that money, and living with the fact that everyone knew what she did to me, I'd say she got what she deserved. At this moment, Shelby's back at her parents' house now, living with them. I'm not sure what will happen with her now, but I do know that both her parents are going to keep a good eye on her and make sure that she never causes anybody else the pain she caused me. I've noticed that a few weeks of not eating any of the things she had fed me before, my body has slowly started to come back to being healthy, and I've been able to start taking some medications that have really helped me along as well. I have to say that the only natural remedy that seemed to work for me here was having the two of us divorced so that I was never around Shelby ever again.
Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.